Hello, this is Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen, where I bring my love of crochet to inspire you to learn to crochet or to advance your skill. So welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a nice and sunny Thursday in sunny South Florida. And if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for my returning subscribers, welcome and thank you for returning. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you can get all of my notifications. Hello, Denise. How are you? How are you doing? And how is the weather? And are you working on anything? And I'm just going to put this invite if anybody wants to click on to say hello. I am back to my cardigan. I'm gonna move all this other stuff I've been working on. Oh, what is that? Hello, Evelyn. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. How are you? And are you working on anything? And how's the weather in your neck of the woods? This is my cardigan that I've been working on. Love the colors. Love the colors. Okay, where's my, oh, there it is. What was that? Sounds like some thunder. I'm not sure. So are you ladies working on anything? Are you all doing the cardigan challenge? Ooh, 42 degrees. Where's 42 degrees? That's cold. And you cleaning out the flower bed? I'd be somewhere under some heat. Working on a tam head. It looks nice out in New Jersey. Okay. And it's 63. 63 is a little bit better than 42. That's a little bit chilly. I've only been to New Jersey once. And actually, I can't remember what city I was in. That's crazy. I just thought about that. I don't even remember the city I was in. See, I'm only working on the cardigan on Saturdays. Okay, you taking this on your Saturdays. Oh, Minnesota. You know, when you said 42, that I don't know why that popped in my head that I remembered. I knew someone was from Minnesota. Yes, I'm a big Prince fan, as you know, if you follow me. And my friend, the one that went to Paisley Park with me, sent me a text last night that they're going to have Prince's ashes, his urn, on display on April 21st. And I sent him a text back. I said, I already had my ugly cry there, so I don't need to go back. And that would just, no, I just can't. I couldn't go back for that. But I'd love to go and just for another, but I've already been, so I guess. It's not like, when he was alive and you can see him perform and stuff. So it was it was nice to be there and see all of his awards, his pianos, and be in the studio. They let you record a song, and not a whole song, but a little piece of the song. So my friend and I, it's the first time I've ever been in a recording studio, and it kind of caught me off guard when we put the earphones on and you hear yourself in them. I was like, "Whoa, I didn't expect that." Hello, Manda. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. I'm babbling on about the late, great Prince Rogers Nelson. But so, are you working on anything? And where are you? And what is your weather like? We got 42 degrees in Minnesota and 63 in New Jersey. And me is in the 80s. I don't know exactly where, but it's in the 80s. My air conditioning has been on most of the day. I actually had to put on my Batwing top to stay warm. I just heard on Wendy Williams' shows from her show from yesterday that Bobby Brown Jr. passed away from an overdose. I was like, oh my goodness, Bobby Brown has lost yet another relative to drugs. I know he's got to be going through it. That has got to be a tough, tough life. He was 28 years old. You know, they just Whitney passed away in February, and then a few years later, Bobby Christina passed away, I think in like May. And now here's a few years later again, and Bobby Brown Jr. has passed away. So I know he's got to be going through it. Got to be tough. Losing your children and they're young. So I know with my daughter, you know, with any parent, you always have a vision of, you know, where your child can go and what they will become. So I'm sure he is very distraught right now. Let me see when they have the next tribute to Prince at Paisley Park. I will go again. Well, they're having it April 21st. They're gonna have his ashes on. Well, his urn on display. And Wendy showed a picture of what it looks like. Oh my goodness. I am good, Manda. Not working on anything right now. It's hot here, 70 degrees. I'm in Southeast Arkansas. Southeast Arkansas. Never been to Arkansas. There's a lot of states I got to fill in. I've been on the East Coast and the West Coast in the states. Those middle states. Let me see. I've been to Michigan. Of course, Texas. Let me see. Wow. I think that's it. Hmm. Yeah, those middle states, I don't think I've ever been to any of them. Nope. Cannot think of any of them outside of um let me see. Nope, haven't been to Wisconsin. I wanted to go when we went to Minnesota to visit Paisley Park. I wanted to go to Minnesota, but it was such a far. I only wanted to go to see the Green Bay Packers stadium, but it was such a far drive away. And I said, forget about it. And we were only there for a weekend or a few days. No, it couldn't have been. Yeah, we were there for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think we were there for. But well, Denise, tell me how. If you go, let me know. I know they don't allow you to take pictures. And from what Wendy said, they only given everybody like 30 minutes, but you have to register. And I think they said they're only letting 1,400 people come through. But anyway, I won't be one of them. That plane ride along was long enough for me. And if it was cold to me in August and it's 42 degrees in March, ooh, no. Well, probably give me a chance to wear that cardigan. That's for sure. I could definitely strut that around. I said I was gonna find because they let us take a picture next to one of the pictures that was in Paisley Park. So I have to find that flash drive so I can upload it to my computer so I can post it on the 21st on Facebook. Still a lot to take in. I just never thought that would be the way he would go. Did anybody watch I don't know if it was Unsung or what's the other one called? Anyway, there's two different shows, but they did talk to Morris Day, and it was really interesting. But Morris Day talked about the last time that they all got together and hung out with Prince, and he said Prince told him that he loved him, and he's like, that was like something Prince didn't do. And he said he just never thought that that time would be the last time that they would have all been together. But as I always say, live life to the fullest because you never know when your time is up. So I try to enjoy as much as I can, although I don't get out as much as I used to, but I still enjoy, talking to my friends and doing my YouTube thing, connecting with people on YouTube and Facebook and showing off my little creations. That gives me some joy. And I'm really hoping to get that doggone vaccine one day so I can get back to my life. Oh, Mondo, you love Prince too? Hi, Karen. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you all did a thumbs up when you came in. Yeah, Prince. Oh, did anybody watch the story, Aretha Franklin, Genius? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think they said that the family was not happy that people were doing this documentary about her, but I appreciated it. I really got to see, a little bit of her life, no matter how much was, you know, part of it fictional and part of it truth, because in life in general, there's some fiction and there's some facts. But I was just stunned of all of the sorrow that she had gone through. And I always said, and when people sing the way she sang, that came from the heart. That came from a life lived, and it was eye-opening. And I'm telling you that when they play her music, her song, her voice, it still gives me chills. But I think they did a good job. And the lady that played her, I don't know, I couldn't tell you what her name is, but she worked on sounding like Aretha, because I saw Aretha in concert when we went to Essence Festival one year, and she was there. And when I heard the lady speak for the first time in that movie, I was like, wow, that's just like listening to Aretha. So I am sure she watched a lot and listened to her because she sounded just like her. But overall, I thought it was good. Yeah, it had some darkness to it, but we don't all live fairy tale lives, and some of our lives are a lot darker than others. But it's rare to hear anybody says, oh yeah, everything was great. We had a beautiful life. Nobody argued. Nobody didn't like anybody. Mm-mm. If someone said that their life was like that, I would give them a side eye like, yeah, okay. You must have just put aside whatever trauma happened in your life. That's a rarity. If it ever, I honestly cannot say, because that is a rarity. Hi, Lori. Hi, Vivian. Hello. Thank you both, everybody for coming. And I hope y'all did a thumbs up. I heard Purple Rain on the radio yesterday and thought of you. Oh, thank you. I sometimes, when I'm going to the store and they start playing a Prince song, I can't even get out of the car until the song is over. Yes, I love my Prince. He was my, I'm the generation of Michael Jackson and the Jackson Five. So, first, I think he was like Michael Jackson was like the first crush. But when Prince came on the scene and I was a teen, yeah, I was a teenager. And I was like, Michael Jackson, who? Nope, Prince is taking that. And for until the first time I ever heard Soft and Wet, until whatever last song I ever heard that he did, I've been a Prince fan. And my other big fan of mine was Luther Vandross. I was really sad when he died too. It took me a long time to even listen to his music again. Every time, because I can remember when he had his stroke and he was on Oprah and he sang a little bit of, is it Give Me a Rose, Bring Me a Rose? I can't even remember the title of the song right now. I know it's about a rose. And every time I would hear that song, I'd start crying. Every time I heard Dance with My Father, I would start crying. So it was a while. I said, and then I think it was the year after he passed away when they did like his birthday and they did his songs and I sat and listened to it. And with Prince, I think I just went into numbness because when I heard it, I was like, that's not true. That can't be true. I just saw him on Arsenio Hall. That's when I saw him on Arsenio Hall. That was the last time I saw him. He was on Arsenio Hall when Arsenio Hall tried to revive his talk show. And I think that was the last time. And then, no, I'm trying to remember. I remember my niece that lives in Georgia because Prince did a concert in Georgia. And I think he passed out on the plane before he actually passed away. And I remember my niece sending me something because she knows I love Prince. So, yeah. He is certainly missed in this house. But I have all of his music, so anytime I want to party like it's 1999, I can put it on. I can hear Do Me Baby and Red Corvette, Purple Rain, all of it. I have all of it. I had his album, but I'm sure my dad has it. My daddy kept a lot of albums, so I'm sure he probably still has it, but I've never looked for it. Yeah, all of them were wonderful singers. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, I saw Charlie Wilson. Yeah, and it just amazed me at his age. He still has all that energy. Um, Woman that played Aretha Not American. She also played. That's right. She played Harriet Tubman. Yeah. I know. I know she's British, but I don't know what her name is. I think she's British. But anyway, yeah. When you said Harriet Tubman, because I kept saying I know her from something else, but I just couldn't remember what it was. Yeah. Um, who was going to say Charlie Wilson? Oh, when I went to Essence, And I think it was the year that Prince was there. And Charlie Wilson, his show was before um, Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie was the headline for that night. Charlie Wilson tore down the house, did his thing, and then when Lionel came out, everybody started leaving. And I felt so bad for him. And I tried to stay, but you know, when all of those people leave from that huge arena, then it gets really cold in there. And I was like, I'm sorry, Lionel, because I'd seen Lionel before and I really enjoyed his show. But you can't come behind Uncle Charlie with all of that energy Uncle Charlie had, and hear Lionel coming on there talking about his life and stuff. I said, no, that is not going to work with this young crew. They want somebody that's going to pump them up. So a lot of people left out of there after Uncle Wilson, Uncle Charlie. But he is just so full of energy at his age, and he's in his 70s, and he can still put on a show like that. I certainly admire him for that. I want to be just like him when I get into my 70s, still be able to. I don't do any dance anymore after I tore my knee ligaments. I do the bare minimum of what they call dancing now. But he is definitely a performer. I can't even, I think the last when my friend and I went to Essence and I saw what's her name? Missy Elliott. OMG. That she's a ball of energy. I was like shocked that she could bounce around all over that stage and keep singing. I had never seen a Missy Elliott concert, and every time I hear they say, "Oh, Missy Elliott is going to be on something," I look for it. I was so entertained. My friend, she's younger than me. She was so entertained that I was so entertained watching Missy Elliott. That was for the Essence 25th anniversary. I'm so glad that I took a plunge and put myself in debt to go, but it was so worth it. We had such a good time, and it was her first time going to Essence, so I was happy to accommodate her and hang out with her. But we had such a good time. And then life changed. Now you think twice about being in a place with 60,000 other people that you don't know. Let me see. Yes, Charlie Wilson is very live. He's really enjoying life. Yeah, it may want some of what. Oh, yeah, definitely. I think he has a good woman in his life now, and she holds him down. It's so weird that she was his I think she was his social worker when he was getting clean from drugs and stuff, and that's how they met. And she's been by his side since. So that's good for him. We all need somebody. One day I'm going to have my somebody. I don't know when, but one day. Ah, but he better understand. I am going to crochet. And I'm going to watch my crime shows. Uh, that's just me now. I'm now set in my ways. I've been single too long. That's why I'm set in my ways. But I'm okay. I am in no rush to be in no more bad relationship. Well, let me see. Okay, so they had T-shirts at Walmart with prints on it, and I got one. Oh wow! I bought my T-shirt from Paisley Park, and I bought the book that tells you all about Paisley Park. What else did I get from? Oh, and I bought the poster that I have yet to put in a frame from Purple Rain. That's what I need to do. I need to go over to what's that place? Joanne, and buy one of those frames and put it in a frame because it's been rolled up for what, 2 years now? I think it's been 2 years since I went to Paisley Park. Yeah, it's got to be about 2 years. I can't remember what birthday it was because I went for my birthday, but I don't remember how old I was. Oh, that's terrible. I cannot remember. That is so crazy. Anyway, it'll come to me. It won't. I'll probably have to go. I have a diary that I keep for my travels. When my girlfriend and I went to South Africa, my supervisor, she made me a journal for my trip to South Africa, and I just loved it. And from then on, I said, I'm going to always keep me a diary from my travels. And when I went to either Target or Walmart, wherever it was, but I found a purple diary, and it has a quote from Walt Disney. I can't remember what it says on it, but it's something like if I think it's his famous quote, if you can dream it, it can be, or something like that. I can't remember what exactly is on it, but that, and found me a purple pen, and that's what I carry with me when I travel to different places. Now I want to fill that book up. I need to get back to travel. I love traveling. I love seeing different things, eating different foods, seeing how other people live, because everybody doesn't live like people in Florida. But I thought that book was perfect. Purple, and I'm definitely always dreaming. So I thought it was a great purchase for myself. But I love the book that my supervisor gave me for my trip to South Africa. That was so much fun. And I filled it up, and I brought home all kinds of little pamphlets that I found so that I can just go back one day and sit and remember all of that stuff because it was a lot. I have 2.5 photo albums of our trip. And I'm so glad the pictures came out good because that was long before I had a smartphone. But it was a good trip. I love to travel. I love to take cruises. The cruise line is trying to get back on to some cruises, but of course, I'm sure it's going to be. I'm interested to see how they're going to do this. First of all, I know for sure you have to have documentation that you've had your vaccine. When I saw him, it was, you know, oh, Layla Hathaway. Layla Hathaway. Oh my goodness, that woman has a beautiful voice, and I love Joe. I saw them. Um, I saw Layla Hathaway. We have Jazz in the Gardens. It's usually in March, but of course we're not going to have it this year. And Layla Hathaway was there, and I saw Joe at the Funk Fest that they have in Orlando. So I'm hoping next year all of that stuff will be back because they're all outside events, even though it's a bazillion people there, but they're outdoor events. That's where I started to love Layla Hathaway. She can do a run like nobody's been. She can sing. When I heard her, I was like, whoa. I love Lettucey. I think Lettucey has a beautiful voice too. I haven't heard anything from, oh, I can see her in my head, but oh, what's her name? She's the lady that sings Brown Skin. Why can't I think of her name? Because she's been gone too long. Probably because I don't listen to the radio either. She probably has something new out and I just don't know it. Oh, I can see her in my head, but I cannot think of her name. I bought her last CD where she was in pink. I like her. Why can't I think of her name? Oh, I feel so bad I can't think of her name. Oh, thank you. India Ari. That's it. Yes, I love her. But since I don't listen to the radio anymore, I don't know who has anything new anymore. Probably a whole lot of new songs out there I haven't heard. I guess my radio time was going to work, driving to work, and driving back from work. That was the most radio time I got. But now that I work from home, I don't listen to radio. I used to actually listen to the radio on my phone, and then I stopped doing that. And when Tom Joyner left and Ricky Smiley took over, I was like, no, that's just too much for me. And I used to listen to Steve Harvey, and then I stopped listening to him too. So if I don't get in my car and go somewhere, I don't hear any music unless I put on my old stuff. Or I hear, it's so funny when they play the commercials. They had that one commercial. I don't even know what they were advertising. All I saw was some lady's lips go. I didn't even know that was Alicia Keys' song. It just annoyed me, and because I record so much, I would just fast forward it because I didn't like it. It annoyed me. I was like, "Who is this person?" And then I saw her on. I think Oprah did an interview with her, and she sang that song. I was like, "Oh, that was an Alicia Keys song." But that commercial just it annoyed me. I was like, ugh, I'm sick of this little commercial. Ah, Layla James has a new song. If you like her, I know her. I only know her because she was on the something divas. What do you call them? R&B divas. Was that the show that she was on? And um, oh, I think she's gonna do an unsung too, or is she gonna do the other one? One of those shows she's gonna do. But yeah, I like when I saw her on there, I was like, she has a nice voice. But I don't buy music anymore, so I'm stuck in my, as I say, I'm just stuck in my ways. I don't get out and I don't listen to music anymore. I work too much. I can't wait to get back to my life. Can't wait. Can't wait to go and hang out with the girls and have lunch or dinner or whatever. My friend says, when you gonna start going back out? I said, probably my birthday. Hopefully by then we will all be vaccinated. I definitely want to enjoy my birthday. As I always say, that is the day God has reserved for me. And I try to enjoy from the 1st of August until the 31st of August is my birthday. So anytime I say, oh, let me take you out for my birthday, I'm ready. Where we going? My friends know I love to celebrate my birthday. And even if they say on September 1st, oh, I didn't get you anything, let me take you out. I'm going. A gift is a gift is a gift. All right. I guess I better get off of here and go. You still like, I don't know who Calvin Richardson is. Who's Calvin Richardson? That name doesn't even ring a bell to me. Probably somebody I know and didn't know what their name was. Mm. I'm waiting for you, Monda. Yeah. All right, I've made some progress. A little bit more. It's a little bit bigger than it was. Okay, check them out on YouTube. Okay, I will. All right, thank you all for joining me today. It's been fun. And I will see you all tomorrow if you are available, God willing. So until then, I'm gonna try to do a video today, maybe using my Swift because I want to get those skeins of yarn that I purchased. I want to get them caked up so I can start crocheting with them. So until the next time, I reply to your email. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome, Lori. I wish I was better with my phone because I just went into the link that you sent me on my phone, and then I went in there and then I wanted to go back and say, well, is there anybody that you want? I wanted to put your email in there and everything, but I'm not good with trying to copy and paste on the phone. Now, if I did it on my computer, I could have done all that stuff, but it's done. All right, ladies, thank you all so much for joining me. And until my next video or my next live, you all stay safe. Keep crocheting. Bye-bye.